These days, there's something I keep hearing from guys. They ask, okay, but if the sexual chemistry is really good, how does a woman act? Every time I hear that, I can't help but laugh. Because they're so curious but don't really know. So today, I'll share some of my own experiences and tell you exactly what women do when the chemistry is truly there. There are 4 clear signs you can see without her saying a word. But before we get to that, let me ask, have you ever had this happen? The first night went great. The vibe was right. The conversation flowed, the physical connection felt natural. But after that, nothing. Silence. And suddenly, you're the one feeling desperate. You keep wondering what went wrong? Did I mess up? You pick up and put down your phone dozens of times. Maybe you even felt a phantom vibration, hoping she reached out. But honestly, sometimes the reason is simple: the chemistry just wasn't there. At least not for her. But when it is, when the chemistry is real, women behave differently. And I say this from experience and from all the stories my friends have shared. When we meet someone with that kind of connection, we can't be indifferent. Our bodies remember, our hearts respond, and it shows in our actions. Here are the 4 signs. 1. She keeps texting you. It's not on purpose. It's not even conscious. Even though we tell ourselves don't get too attached, our hands move toward the phone on their own. We just want to see you again. So we reach out with silly excuses. What was that song you told me about? I feel weird today, you popped into my head. Truth is, we remember the song. And we're fine. We just miss you. That's the trace of a deep connection. We pretend to be cool, but inside we're already falling. 2. She smiles to herself thinking about you. You might not notice, but women do this a lot. Before we fall asleep, in the shower, even while cooking, we replay that night in our heads. Your hands, your breath, your rhythm. I get embarrassed just saying it. But it's true. When a woman is satisfied, she revisits that moment over and over. And those sensations last a long time. That connection goes beyond just the body, it becomes emotional. So when you see her smiling alone, that's her heart remembering how good it was. 3. She initiates touch. The girl who used to be shy suddenly takes your hand first. She leans in, she gets playful, maybe even flirty. It's not just affection, it's a subconscious sign. She wants that feeling again. Honestly, for a woman, finding someone with good chemistry isn't easy. So when we do, we don't want to let go. We move closer, we get bolder, we seduce, and without realizing it, we hand over control. Because our body and heart are wide open. 4. She does something special only for you. Things she's never done for anyone else. Maybe she packs a lunch just for you. Maybe she invites you over and cooks your favorite meal. Maybe she tries a style she once said she hated just because you liked it. Why? Because when the chemistry is that good, a woman wants to do more. It's instinctive, a kind of emotional care. It comes from deep within, so deep, we don't even know why we're doing it. We just want to see you, be near you, do something just for you. If a woman is doing these things, it's not a coincidence. It's a real sign. And if she isn't, then maybe you need to ask yourself, was it just me who felt something? Because chemistry is something 2 people feel together. If only one person feels it, it leads to loneliness. So today, I want you to look back. Think about how she acted that night. Her words, her eyes, her touch, even whether she texted the next day. Sometimes, the women who act like it was nothing are the ones who felt the most. They just can't express it with words. But their actions never lie. Her body reacts first, then her heart follows. When a woman really likes someone, she can't stay away. But remember, good chemistry isn't just about pleasure. It's about feeling safe, emotionally secure, respected. That's the kind of connection that lasts through the night and into the next morning, and the next, and the one after that. So from now on, don't overlook her behavior. Inside her small gestures are her heart, her desire, her bond. If you can truly see it and respond to it, this could become something lasting. Because when a woman feels that kind of chemistry, she'll never act indifferent. She wants to see you, touch you, be with you. That's who she is. And she shows her feelings through action. Did someone come to mind while listening to this? If so, don't let that feeling slip away. She was probably showing you more than you ever realized. When we first met, it was just a typical setup. Nothing exciting. To be honest, blind dates don't always feel romantic. Sometimes it's half hope, half dread. We don't know who's coming. We're nervous, and our heads are spinning with thoughts. Should I be too friendly? Should I hold back? But something about that day felt different. He seemed average at first. But as we talked, I started to feel something stable. A calmness. His tone was gentle. His words, thoughtful. I stopped feeling nervous. I started enjoying the conversation. At first, I just thought we had good banter. But the vibe flowed naturally. One thing led to another. And we ended up going somewhere for a second round of drinks. Just as I was about to leave, he said, "If you don't mind, I'd like to spend a little more time with you." And strangely, I didn't feel the urge to say no. I just felt okay with it. That was the start. That night, things progressed more deeply than I expected. Normally, physical touch with someone new is hard for me. But with him it just happened. My body reacted before my mind did. I felt curious instead of cautious. His touch wasn't forceful, it was considerate. He wasn't rushing anything. He just wanted us to enjoy it together. That made all the difference. He wasn't like the guys who only care about their own pleasure. He was different, and it felt amazing, not just physically, but emotionally. My whole body responded. Honestly, I couldn't stop thinking about him afterward. Andy was the one who texted first. "Did you get home safe?" "Really, I just wanted to say I'm still thinking about you." He replied, "Thanks to you, I had a great night." Even that short exchange felt like something clicked between us. And from then on, every time we met he found myself initiating touch. I held his hand first. I leaned on him. I got closer because I wanted to feel his scent, his presence. One day, I even cooked for him. Met someone who rarely cooks. But I looked up all his favorite dishes and tried my best. Why? Because the connection we had, I didn't want to lose it. That's chemistry. It's when your body remembers, your heart follows. And you find yourself doing things you never did before. From start to finish, this is a real woman's story. It began casually, but the feelings grew. Actions changed. And in the end, the heart got involved. Sexual chemistry isn't just about what happens in bed. It touches instincts, emotions, and creates a bond that makes us want to keep going. That's why women don't let go easily when they feel this. So if you've noticed small gestures from her texts, touches, efforts, don't take them lightly. There's feeling in there. And yes, we kept seeing each other after that night. More often. For one simple reason. I wanted that feeling again. But reality is complicated. Even when the connection is strong, doubt starts to creep in. I started wondering, am I the only one feeling this? Is he just here for the night, or does he really care? That's when my mood shifted. I stopped texting first. I started pulling back. I was testing him, seeing if he'd notice. But deep down, I knew I was just scared. That's the tension we face. The closeness was amazing, but I didn't know if the emotional distance had closed, too. Even if he kept being kind, even if the moments felt good, if I couldn't feel that he truly felt it too, I began to collapse emotionally. So I started creating strategies, asking questions like, what are we? Not to pressure, but because my heart had built up too much. If his answer reassured me, we were fine. If not, I shut down. That's the trial and error phase. Even when the chemistry is perfective, we don't feel emotionally confirmed. We second guess everything. And when that fear settles in, we retreat. We stop saying what we feel. We pretend to be busy. We push away. But inside, we're still hoping he'll understand. That silence doesn't mean we stopped caring. It means we're scared of being hurt again. And only the man who truly reads that silence can build something real. Because when a woman feels that deep chemistry, she won't easily move on. But the second she feels like it's only physical, she'll stop everything. That's how women are. We know our heart's even if we never say it out loud. So what really matters isn't just the chemistry, it's what you build from it. The connection, the growth, the trust. Because we change, too. We grow. At first, it's physical. But the NWE start needing more. The process is hard. It's confusing. But it leads to something real. I remember one day, he texted me late. I got nervous. My mind spiraled into worst-case scenarios. But when the message came, "Sorry I'm late today. Work ran long, but I couldn't stop thinking about you." That single line melted every doubt I had. That's when I knew this wasn't just a good night. It was something real. What started as physical pleasure turned into something deeper. And after that, we got closer, more comfortable. We laughed more. We talked about family, our past, our dreams. Because now we trusted each other. This wasn't just dating anymore. It was something more. Being with him made me feel safe. And when my body felt safe, my heart opened. That's what good chemistry does. It lets you be your true self. And he must have felt it, too. I was smiling more, being more affectionate, reaching out first, sometimes even showing a little jealousy. Not from insecurity but from a place of certainty. A place of love. True chemistry makes us feel comfortable in each other's bodies. And instead of getting bored, we want more. More connection, more time, more shared moments. It's not just desire, it's the feeling that this person belongs in your life. Of course, there were challenges. Busy days, tired moments, small arguments. But even then, we came back to each other. Because we missed each other. That's how we overcame things. Chemistry doesn't solve everything, but it gives us something to hold on to when times get hard. Because if you both want each other, there's something real there. So yes, we're still together. Even now, more relaxed, more connected. We understand each other, even without words. That's what I want to tell you. When the chemistry is real, it's not just excitement. It's the beginning of something deeper. And if you let it grow, it becomes the strongest form of trust. Because the feelings our bodies remember, they never fade easily. If there's someone you can't stop thinking about, if your mind keeps replaying that night, if you find yourself smiling alone, that's not just a memory. That's an emotion that still lives. And if you have the courage to revisit it, if you have the heart to reach out again, that connection might not be over. One last thing, remember this. True chemistry isn't just about pleasure. It's about the person who makes your heart and body feel safe. Someone who makes you feel truly connected, just like she did. And if your woman is doing any of those things, texting you, smiling alone, wanting to be near you, doing special things only for you, don't ignore it. Those are signs, and they don't come around often. And maybe, just maybe, she's thinking about you, too.